Humane options now! Humane options now! Humane options now! Humane options now! Humane options now!
The sign is to simply highlight the idea that this is not about traffic, that we have about 2% of traffic accidents involving deer, while the other 98% are involving human drivers. If you want to address the traffic problem, then we need to address the speeding and the cell phone use in Mount Lebanon, but 2% of the problem being deer, that's pretty lame. They're trying to kill 150 deer out of the 192 that were counted here. 33,000 Mount Lebanon residents versus 192 deer. You think we could get along better than that?
If you are able to take a look at the trap, you will see how much terror and fear these deer are going to endure. Not only that, but we are here to protest the fact that this is incredibly unsafe and is putting the community at risk. The Mount Lebanon commissioners, as well as Wildlife Specialists LLC, were not aware of the fact that you cannot shoot a gun within 1,000 feet of a school. Members of the community had to contact the ATF in order for the Mount Lebanon commissioners and wildlife specialists to comply. Well, first of all, Mount Lebanon says that they have a deer overpopulation program or overpopulation problem. However, there's actually been a 42% reduction in the number of deer in Mount Lebanon, which makes it an ideal candidate for a sterilization program. So it is going to cost $75,000 per year in order to implement this program. However, sterilization is a long-term approach. What Wildlife Specialist is doing is a short-term approach that is going to continue to cost the Mount Lebanon residents taxpayer money.
These pens, you have a problem with them as well?
Yes, I have a very big problem with these pens. They are about 6 feet by 6 feet. Their plan is to wait until they have approximately 6 deer in there, which is a very cramped space. Many of the deer are going to break their limbs or have heart attacks before Wildlife Specialists LLC even arrives to kill them.
It's very inhumane. As you can see, the pen is less than 100 yards from a main artery in Mount Lebanon. Poses a danger. I've been around guns and rifles my entire life. It's pure insanity the way they want to do this. Taxpayers are forced to pay for this. We've never even been asked our opinions. The council has just taken upon themselves to spend our money on this without utilizing our opinions and interests. And like I said, it's very inhumane. The way they're going to do this, trap the deer, bait the deer, trap the deer, put them in pens and try to head shoot them with a .22. I've been a hunter my entire life. It's just not feasible. And I'm just totally against it, and I believe any other sportsman in the area would be against it also.
Any alternative you're comfortable with?
The alternative I'm comfortable with, in all honesty, is just let the deer take care of themselves. They had a call here approximately 3 years ago, and the result of that was the deer just increased in population. Anyone who knows about deer ecology, they're going to overpopulate, and that's what's happened. So I don't see a deer problem here. We've lived here 12 years. I drive night and day through the town, and speed limit in the majority of the places are 25 miles an hour. I don't believe you need this. People need to be aware. You have deer everywhere. You're from Pennsylvania, you know that. I believe this has just been pushed through for a small percentage of people that have money and don't want to see their plants and flowers eaten.
Last thing for you, the provision to provide meat, that's no consolation to you?
That's of no consolation. They're going to provide meat, but they're charging $500 a deer to shoot the deer here. $500, they can go out and buy some homeless people steaks and whatever they want. I don't think they need to be eating deer meat for $500 a deer.